Hello, everyone. This is Scratch and Jack, your host for the Amazing Classic Sunday Hangout. We're a bunch of skill modelers like me, I think, like to get together, talk about skill modeling, like to share their tips and tricks with one another of all genres, shapes, and sizes, whatever, who like to revel in one another's skill modeling achievements. So today we have joining us after some layoff, it's Jay. How you doing, Jay?
Much better. I've had a few problems, but you know the old saying, if life gives you lemonade, make lemons, and then life will be like, what? So,
So you're yellow in that honor, of course.
Yes. So, trying to get certain problems taken care of and get things fixed. Doing that I haven't built much of anything over the last couple of weeks. About the only thing I did do entertainment-wise was I did go see Jurassic World.
Mm-hmm.
I won't say anything much about the plot other than, visually it's beautiful. In my personal opinion, it was, gee, aren't the dinosaurs scary again? So that's that's about how I felt about it. But visually, it's great. Other than that, doing better. Been better, been worse. So that's how that. Make somebody else talk. I'm bored.
Make somebody else talk.
I think he's frozen.
Oh. I think he has.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Okay.
Who's up next? Keith, go on.
Hi everybody, I'm Keith, and I'm still busy I'm still busy on this sucker. Hang on, click on myself. See what I'm doing. And turn the light on. I had major league problems with these parts here because I accidentally shoved my finger through one of the red panels here. And, in my preparation for Hurry Curry, I went, stuff it. I'll just take the resin parts out and replace them with a plastic one. So that's what I did. I cut the plastic square out in the center and stuck them on, and then put the resin red bits in behind it, and then filled the rest outside with dental acrylic and sanded that down, and now stuck them back on, and now I'm just doing a bit of light blocking around it, and then I'll finally be up to spraying it. And I've been mucking around with the glider.
The Goblin glider.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And I've stuck some jets on, and I've stuck some fins on it, and some other greebles on it, and some machine guns on it, and stuff like that. So it's sort of coming alive again.
Yeah.
I don't know how many more greebles I'll stick on it. I was going to stick some on. I was going to put some rockets on it and stuff like that. Maybe I might stick I was talking to Mitch Seagraves, and I might stick some blades on it. The blades.
Yeah.
Yeah. A couple of pumpkin bombs would be nice.
A couple of pumpkin bomb. Well, his pumpkin bomb. Well, the model has got him with a pumpkin bomb in his hand. I think that's horribly out of scale because he'd only be able to carry one in his hand and possibly one in his bag. They're huge next to. Possibly a pumpkin bomb. But I was actually thinking about rocket launchers. I thought that could be cool.
You can have both.
Yeah, I suppose so. Whether it would take off or not would be a different thing, but he could have both.
He is nuts. Remember that. He is nuts.
Yes.
So he's on the top of a building and goes, right, excellent, I've got the bombs, I've got this, I've got that.
Yep.
And that was the last we saw of the Green Goblin. So that's
Yeah, but you're not thinking correctly, because once that would be the last you saw of the Green Goblin, the chaos put under below would be more than enough to satisfy him.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah.
No, I'm back. Yeah, so I'm ready. I still haven't done anything with these guys other than doing a little light locking and stuff like that. They're all lit up, all ready to go. I just have to mask them off. But I'm at the stage with pretty much everything now, so I'm just going to be like a train. I'll just do one thing and then move that off and do the next thing and move that off. And yeah, that's where I'm at. Moving on.
Is Jack back with us?
Yes, he is.
I see
Yes.
Jack.
I see
And
Jack.
I saw him move briefly.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's alive! He's alive!
He's alive!
If it happens again, I'm just going to go upstairs and suffer with a bad video quality, and I'll be talking like this, not at the screen, At least you'll get my good side, you know what I mean? Or is it this way? I don't know. It's one of the two ways. Anyway, did everybody show up what they were talking about while I was away?
Just been talking to Keith.
Oh, just a key.
Yeah.
I did some talking, and then Keith did some talking, and then you showed back up. So.
Oh, okay, that wasn't so bad. How are you doing, Heath? We didn't forget about you yet.
I'm marvelous. I'm marvelous. I finished doing another paint, just touching up some of the paint on my lovely IndyCar that I did on the weekend. Touching up the paint, made it look a little bit more real. So that's what I've done there. That's so far, but later on today I will be starting out this big bugger. So I've
Nice.
already I primed this on. Hang on, get those wheels out. Already primed, all ready to go. All she needs is just a nice bit of metallic black on the nice little body, and then we can get a shuffle on with it. And then I bet you, I can guarantee you that come next weekend, that will be done.
Cool.
Next!
Nice. Is that it?
That's it.
All right, very good. How about you, David? What's up?
I did a lot of painting, but it wasn't on a model. It was on my sister-in-law's house all last week. So I painted the whole outside of it.
Too bad she doesn't live in a dollhouse. That would have been a lot easier.
I know, huh? So that's what consumed my week last week. So I'm just basically recovering from it, Got all that painting out of my system for a few days, So.
And by the way, David and I are not brothers. Two different mothers, two different fathers. We can't pass as brothers, I think. In fact, I got to say, you're much better looking than my blood brothers are. So, did I say that? Anyhow, how you doing, James?
I'm doing fine there, Jack. I'm still plugging away at this Bismarck. I've got a few more days before it has to be ready. And I'm still working on, I don't know if you can see me or not.
No, we can't.
No, okay. I'm working on the main turrets. And there's no really pictures online of them yet.
Okay.
But they got there, and the main guns are now built, and I'm just working on the main turrets. And that's pretty well the main turrets, two cranes, and a bow and stern flagstaff, and that's about it. So we're getting close to the end.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, do post pictures because I don't know, something about you and the internet. When I haven't hung out with you outside of the shows, but I think it has something to do with the show because it's probably my computer don't like this. I can hang out.
I've got issues with my computer anyways, which probably won't get fixed till I replace the thing.
Fair enough.
So that's where I'm at.
Okay. Yeah. Well, looking forward to seeing some pictures on that because you're the paper guy. I mean, you represent the entire paper model building community on the major plastic. So, yeah.
Well, there'll be some pictures up in a day or so. So.
All right. Cool. How you doing, Carwin? I haven't talked to you for a bit, maybe a couple of weeks now.
Yeah. No, I'm doing fine. I'm just sitting there, chatting.
Is that all you're doing in the modeling realm?
No. I've done a couple of things. I'm still working on my Iron Man helmet, the Enterprise. I've refurbished my TARDIS because it was. I noticed things with it that I wasn't happy with, so I went back over it, redone the paint job. I took it all apart and put it all back together again. So, but it's actually. I mean, move my camera, you can see my TARDIS there. It's but if I move away and switch it on.
Somebody is home.
There you go.
Nice. A TARDIS that speaks.
Yeah.
Well, this is something to do with the TARDIS.
Yeah, that's the what I'm building right now, which is the 25th anniversary console. And I'm just cutting templates and parts for it right now. That's just that's the back being puttied.
The back side of it.
Yeah, that's the underside of it. That's it being puttied up, well, just filled up.
Yeah, that's how my front sides look, not my back sides. Yeah.
Yeah, so.
I ain't even touching that with a 10-foot barge pole.
It just means that it's going to have extra reinforcing when it comes to casting it in resin. So, yeah, I'm currently working on the second panel.
Nice.
Which is going to have a monitor in it. So, I've yet to decide whether or not it's going to be have a working monitor option. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm doing that as well. Also, I've got to cut all the time rotor parts next as well after I've done this, which is going to be fun because there's like 11 parts that have all got to be slotted together. So that's going to be fun.
I like the light on your TARDIS that's pulsating. Is that a circuit board or is that the nature of the LED?
No, that's a circuit board.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's clever.
It is. It's really it almost looks like it's spinning, like a lighthouse would.
Yeah. But it's looking a lot better now than it did because there were just little things that I wasn't happy with, and I started picking at it. And next, there's big chunks of paint coming off it, so it was just like, I'll sand it all back, take it all apart, sort everything out that I'm not happy with, and put it back together. And no, she's looking good.
I have to say, Colin, that runabout in the background looks absolutely gorgeous.
Oh yeah, well, I mean. The runabout is one of the ones, when you're building a model and certain ones you're happy with, but that's one I'm really happy with, That's one of the ones.
That's the one he did the interior in, isn't it?
Yeah, that's got the full interior. Yeah, that's one of the ones whereby if I would say I'm happy with that to the level. I think that's pretty much studio quality. That you could use that as a studio model. So, I'm happy with the Bird of Prey, I'm happy with the Klingon ship, Battlestar, and things like that, but that's one of the ones that I'm really happy with.
You spent a lot of time on that one.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, that's why I'm spending so much time doing the D, is because I don't want to put time into it and cock it up. So, I'm taking my time with it, there's no rush, I'm not giving myself a time limit to get it finished, I do it when... I've got something on in the background whereby I can just plod along for a half hour, just doing work on it. and just slowly but surely getting it done. But with the TARDIS console, I've got a couple of panels that I've got to make now, and then I can start casting and molding, and but I've got the drive motors here for it. I've got the circuit already programmed out for all the lighting. So this once all the basics of these panels are done, and all the buttons are made, the buttons are going to kill me. They're going to drive me nuts. If you see me upside down hanging from a ceiling, pulling my hair out, that's what's done it. So, but yeah, I mean, once those things are done and they can be molded and cast, then it's good to go. It should be plain sailing from there on in.
We just lost Jay.
I know where he is. He's in his house. I seen him.
Well, I actually had a productive weekend, believe it or not. I thought I had lost some parts to my X-Wing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it turns out that the parts that I was missing wasn't the parts that I thought.
Oh.
But it was something missing. And here, I'll just hold it up.
Hey, Jay's back.
Now, I want you to look at the intakes of the engines and you tell me, can you tell the difference on how they look?
Yeah.
I'll give it away. This round part right here on top is the piece of styrene I put on. The one above it is the part.
Okay.
Not bad.
Yeah.
So that's what, and then there was just two that were missing. So it's this, and of course the opposite that. And yeah, I was able to fix it, and she's turning out pretty nice.
Oh yeah.
And I decided that I'm going to hand brush this. I've been hand brushing primer on it, and that is to give it the imperfect look of the Rebel Alliance couldn't keep up with keeping things up looking real nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I did sweep the floor. As I said, I found the floor. You know what this guy? If you follow what I'm doing here, you'll know I was missing this part.
Oh yeah, that's the top of Darth Vader's TIE Fighter.
I found it.
After all the crap you put yourself through.
That is after I made 3 molds that finally worked, and here's the replacement part. I just need to paint it. The texture on it is very light on there, so I got to hand paint this. But I was thinking, since I found it, why don't I try to pop this off? Knowing me, I'll probably destroy it and put on the lost part. So it's amazing what happens when you sweep the floor underneath your workbench.
Yeah.
And I'd like to screen share something for all you guys there. It is something to be very proud of. Look how many members we have.
1,499 members.
Wow, nice.
That's cool.
So if y'all are watching this, whether on video or live right now, you know a modeler friend, why don't you send them an invite and make that 1,500 even?
Yeah, but if it was 1,501, then I would be impressed.
Then I will be depressed until it reaches 2,000. Right.
You know what? We have come. I'll say this much: we have come a long way.
This has only been this August will be 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've come a long way. We've come a heck of a long way.
God, that means I've known you people for 2 years. Ah, Jesus.
I know, it's depressing, isn't it?
So, I got a hand. Well, you know something, though. Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Okay, good.
Yes,
I didn't lose you guys. I didn't lose you guys because I'm playing with the sizing here. Really well. knock me out. Still there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, this is 1,499 after I had to eliminate a few people because they were trying to get pornography, for all things, on our website.
What? Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah. There's some people out there that going around, joining all these Google Plus communities, and then they, try to pass on some of their homemade pornography. So it's Google is actually pretty good. We may complain about them, but it filters pretty well. And I don't know, Jay's probably monitored a few things. I've definitely monitored a few things.
Yeah.
It could be an innocent, a real good post that gets caught up in their, and I let it through. I approve it. But there are some. That's probably about a couple dozen people that I have to, eliminate from the community because this is not what this community is about.
Yeah.
I mean, models, that's great, but if you want to film yourself having sex, that's something different. So.
Yeah.
I don't even want to know that. Thank you.
I think that's man. He just ruined me now. He just ruined it.
Right. I mean, pornography kind of ruins sex for me. So. Because I put myself to sleep.
I didn't start at this time. He did. I didn't start at this time. Jack did.
Moving forward, I think it is an achievement that we have done. At least people are following, but I'd say a lot of people are posting. So let's get to some of these posts and see if we can strike up a conversation. What am I going to do that?
He's echoing.
We're going to feedback with you. So. Turn on your mic. It is?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I'm using an internal speaker.
Okay, that's better.
That's good.
Whatever you did, it's better.
I just turned it down.
Okay. Check this out, guys. We haven't seen very many dioramas lately, but look at this. Bob Bruce broke the trend. Oh, yeah. That's really cool. I didn't know that were that many Schwarzeneggers.
I'm curious as to why there's all these skulls but no other bones. It looks really cool, but I mean it's like you've got 20 skulls there, and that's it.
Yeah.
Skulls, yeah. Why not like torsos or like other bones?
It looks cool though. I like that a lot.
It does look cool. Yeah.
One hand sticking up with just the middle finger extended.
Really nice. Really nice work.
Two corpses in a compromising position.
And we're back to porn.
Really cool stuff. That would be the. Oh gosh, there was. Oops.
It is a cool diorama.
Pretty neat.
You know who manufactured this kit, though? That's.
I thought he showed the box at one point.
Terminator, the actual Terminator, the Hunter Killer and all that type of stuff. They made the diorama with the Terminators and blah blah. So you can put it actually with the tank or the aerial Hunter Killer or.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, that is. Mark Dunmore does the Gundam things.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think he's got into real life. Speaking about, the young lady is clothed, mostly.
You see his Makoto Kusanagi. Yeah.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah, it's from. It's from Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
The Major.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Which is also available to watch on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
So he's changed a little. I've never done a figure. I mean, Keith has.
Yeah, Keith's our figure expert.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to figure it out.
So
I'll leave now. I'll leave.
Oh, now we're going to Come on, does anybody have a...
Oh, here's the box. Oh, it's Pegasus. We got feedback.
It's Heath again. Damn Australians!
Yeah.
I
Pegasus. Yeah.
Right there.
T800 endoskeleton.
There is your
That's cool.
Terminator Judgment Day. Well, if we look at the box, I can't. Am I able to zoom in? I am. See, even the box is not falsifying what is actually in the kit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it is a little discerning that it's all skulls and no other parts.
Yeah, no. But that's a good idea because Citadel brings out. It may be in the same scale, hopefully, but Citadel brings out, like boxes of skeletons and stuff like that. So if you get miniatures in the same scale as it, then you could probably, just butcher them and scatter them around the place and have blood coming off of them and all the rest of it if you want to. Pretty good.
Or alternatively, if the skeletons are in too small a scale, they've just slaughtered a circus of midgets.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would have been from Terminator 2.
No, I did talk a lot about it on Across the Pond Hangout. That would be the Mad Max movie. Of course, I'm a big.
Mm-hmm.
I think my thrill about it will probably just fade. But I did ask the community to, think about pulling out that car kit or something that just didn't work for you and making it into anything that would be relative, possibly to be in with Mad Max and all that stuff. And I haven't gotten started because I'm so involved with this diorama that I'm doing right now. But once I get all the pieces together, and I'm also having trouble with this the Marquis ship too. So I'm going to take a while to get that figured out. But anyhow, the first person to put one in is Chris Pandoff.
That's cool.
It looks like it was Pontiac, is it?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. It looks like a Camaro.
It does look like a Camaro. Does it?
Yeah, the front gives it away. The front gives it away.
Uh-huh. Really cool stuff. I like what he did with the windshield.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's not easy to do. Not at all.
It must be automated machine gun. Yeah, he's giving me a few ideas. He's giving me a few ideas.
I like the guns on the fenders. That's what I like.
What this is interesting is even the upholstery looks a little damaged here.
Yeah.
It looks like he probably saw the dashboard on my car, so. That's really nice. I don't even think he put the clear plastic in. It's all that mesh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Upholstery, cigarette burn right. Well, that was close.
Well, see, if you think of the Interceptor when you see it, the interior is very. It's very when you see it in the Road Warrior 2, and when you see it in Road Warrior, it's very disheveled and rusted and stuff like that.
He's even got not just the rust, but probably the dust clay from the Outback, also on the bottom of his car. He's so good with the details. Oh, look at the what door's even open.
I like the fact he's got the sort of Adam West rocket tubes on the back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. Right there. Right there, huh?
Yeah.
That looks good. That looks brilliant.
That is really nice. So mine's going to be a Mustang Boss. And I got leftover parts from the X-Wing build, like the landing gear from the X-Wing. And I'm starting to collect a lot of little bits and pieces to do mine.
Plus, you have that extra part you found on the floor too, there, Jack.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
And Jack, we've had Wayne join us.
Oh, hi, Wayne.
Hello, everybody.
Finally, I got an invite out to you.
Thank you.
So, what are you doing on your workbench this late at night?
I'm not doing anything. I just want to say hello to everyone. I haven't seen many people for a while. I've got the Churchill commode.
Oh,
So
hello. We have a tank.
Nice.
That giant one as well to do.
Oh, that works.
So,
There you go.
well, the next bit is to build 68 shells for that Tiger tank. So that's and in 2 weeks I'll be off to Tank Fest, so I'll be buying more models.
Yeah.
Well, you can never have too many.
No.
No. So
would you dare to do a Mad Max of something, because you have done military?
I wouldn't know where to really begin because I've never done any kit bashing. Only with a £14 non-hammer.
Okay.
That's the best way to start. Smash it all up and see where you can glue.
That's right.
No,
The good thing with Mad Max is that you can't really cock it up. It's...
Well, I'm going to keep you talking there, Wayne, because I'm going to screen share something that you posted onto the community.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. The Tiger kit. I've had to reorder some parts for it because they sent me the wrong storage bins for one side part of it. So we've got the fuel tanks, radiators, air coolant fans. We've got the radio gear, the machine guns, ammunition pouches, boxes, bulkheads. So
that seems to be a larger scale than the foreground.
Right. We've got the Tiger's 116.
Okay.
So, and the Churchill's are 135. So that is a beast.
Yeah, it certainly would be.
And if you see, I've posted another picture of my tablet on top of it to give you an idea how big it is.
Well, it's not just me. Jay's having router problems too, so I don't feel so bad. Yeah.
So we've got, well, it's got a mixture of plastic, white metal, resin, photo etch on it, so it's got basically all sorts nearly.
It is a big model.
It's got a lot of people interested though, so once we get all the shells, we've got the shells put together, set up, I've got to put the tracks on. So I've got to put all them together with pins. That's another fun bit to do.
And always comes back. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, you photographed the model you said next to your tablet that showed scale.
With the tablet on top.
Right, that's where I went wrong. I photographed mine with a packet of Alka-Seltzer.
You got me on that one.
Yeah.
Well, our friend Dirk pointed out something about a build that I think he's going to do something different with it. He was going to do this Susan B. Komen breast cancer awareness car. But this is not in this picture where he's explaining it, but he did explain earlier that he painted this with nail polish. That would be a cool thing to do. Use nail polish. Of course, that would be pretty expensive. Nail polish isn't exactly cheap. Something like what, $8, $9, $10 a little bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Not a clue. I can't tell you that. I can't tell you the last time I painted my nails.
It is expensive because I did buy a bottle and I don't know where the hell it went to. I was going to do my own circuit board because it's recommended that you use the nail polish because it's impervious to sulfuric acid, unlike the copper plating. And then, of course, you would remove it using nail polish remover, which is actually quite interesting because acid is impervious to acid, but it's, you know, it can't stand against acetone. That's the point that I thought was very interesting, that when I was researching it to do my own circuit boards. Yeah.
Would that be acrylic nail polish, Jack, or is it just any nail polish in general that's impervious to that acid?
Oh, it's just nail polish. It's regular nail polish that you would use acetone to remove it. Yeah, so, yeah, but of course, if you're using it on a plastic model kit, guess what it does to the styrene? Has anybody melted styrene and sculpted it into something useful? That's something that you can do next. You can sculpt using melted styrene. But I wouldn't use your bare fingers to, I guess, sculpt it. But
no, when it comes to melting styrene, I normally use flame. I don't try to use flame. That's what normally happens.
Woof!
Burning it.
Oh yes. And sort of yeah. The other day it happened when I was using shrink wrap, heat shrink. And I put the heat shrink on the wires, and I got my light down. I was like, I'm sure this is gonna get smaller than this. I kept on. I was like, I can smell something, and I stopped. I could see it all bubbling. I was like, yeah, I've gone a bit too far there.
But yeah, once it starts cooling, it solidifies again. The idea behind this acetone is that it keeps it soft.
Oh no. Well, when I did that heat shrink, it wasn't going to solidify anymore.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
There were holes.
Oh, by the way, Carwin, thanks for posting pictures too.
Well, you asked me to. I do watch the Hangouts. Even if I can't make it, I do watch them. usually I can't make them. So when I can, I'm overjoyed to be here.
Well, remember that this is really all to you videographers, I think that's what you call you guys. You know, take a couple of pictures. I can't really use video on the show, so it's always good to see pictures because we can always gawk at it. Again, I'll gawk at all this wonderful scale modeling that's going on.
Well, I mean, again, when it comes to taking pictures, usually I just forget. Usually I'm normally doing something, like if I'm doing something for the video, then I'll have the video camera on and I can explain, even if I've forgotten to show, I can explain what I did. Whereas if I take a picture of, look at this, what I've just done, then I've got to go through like about 3 or 4 paragraphs to explain exactly what it is that I've done. So normally when it comes to taking pictures, usually I've got the end of it and gone, damn, I meant to photograph that. So it's just I suppose it's got to be habit. You got to sort of get more into the habit of doing it. But yeah, but I just have fun making the videos anyway. So but yeah, look, anytime you want me to take pictures of something, I'll try to. I'll try to keep going.
Well, mostly about finished things, or something that looks like it's could look like it's finished, or at least something that's pretty intricate before you paint it and finish it. You know, the progress pictures are okay, but sometimes they get pretty long. But something close to being finished, so we can see what's going on or what has happened at the end. You know, having it finished.
Well, I mean, the closest thing to have to finish really is the Iron Man helmet, which is really sort of coming into its own now. It's really starting to look like, you know, Iron Man. And you know, got a bit more weathering on him now, and but yeah, I might do a few pics of this, but he's
Oh, that is so cool. You can use that as a nightlight. Ooh, baby, look at that. You know, that would be any kid's dream, you know. That is so cool.
So yeah.
Reminds me, I'm going to take some photos too of my X-Wing and my car.
Well, you all recall who Ken Skiffington is. He sent me a message.
Oh, yes.
He watched the Across the Pond Hangout. He misses everyone. Ken is from Newfoundland, I think, and he works in Alberta, I believe, during the summer. So his full-time job is like for a few months. And he's a fantastic modeler. Now, he had taken pictures of what I'm talking about. And there's another guy here, Matt G. He is doing a diorama, the Blade Runner diorama. And recently put up some more pictures about his diorama, which I'm going to share now.
He's also building a Colonial one as well, by the way.
Is he? Out of a scratch build?
No. Yeah, out of the kit.
Okay. Okay, this is part of his Blade Runner?
Yeah, that's the upper walkway.
Yeah, that's the walkways I was telling you about the other day, yeah.
His edges are nice and clean, very good stuff. Wow.
Yeah, that's the underside of the walkway. That's open elevator.
Okay. Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Wow. That's I think that's even looking down at it. It's not even hanging on the wall. It looks like it's looking down on it.
Yeah, he's got that on his table, on his coffee table.
This is like a wall he's doing, or I'm not even sure what he's thinking.
Right. That's what you can see there that he's got built there is the second story.
Okay.
So everything with all the aircon unit on and everything like that, that's all the second story.
Okay.
What he's going to have underneath is sort of like access to shops, stairwells, things like that, shop fronts. And then he's going to have some sort of I think he said he's going to have some sort of upper platform on top of the roof as well.
And this is most certainly laying on his coffee table, but he's turned it on his side.
Yeah.
That's a lot of styrene there.
Yeah, but he's got a lot of styrene.
That looks amazing.
It'll take about 65,000 years to decompose it, so it'll be around for a while.
Yeah.
That looks absolutely amazing.
Yeah, that is really cool. Really cool stuff. Oh, boy.
Yeah. He's currently working on a Colonial one as well at the same time, so he's in the process of lighting it.
You know, what's interesting is that this is the first time I put a piece of styrene on a kit, is this X-Wing. And I bought another kit because I couldn't even tell which piece I was missing. But when I came down to it, that's the first time I used styrene in a practical way. And when I see Matt's stuff, I suppose he started small too.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I would like to do what other people do, or at least try, but I'm really skittish about it because I don't know. It's styrene. It's expensive.
Well, again, where he gets it from is a marketplace in Shenzhen in China, which is actually not that expensive. You know,
Oh, yeah?
Well,
he lives in Hong Kong then.
Yeah. But I mean, we pay. I think we pay for. I think it's £2.75 for something like an A4 sheet, and he pays something like 60p. So it's, you know, it's about a quarter or a fifth of the price.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And the larger sheets as well. The much bigger sheets. I know because I got a couple of them over that. I know that because he was sitting on my sofa just about 2 hours ago.
Wow. Well, I did buy some styrene sheets from Hobby Link. I think it's Hobby Link. And I got these pretty big piece here.
Yeah, the evergreen sheet. Yeah.
This is 2 sheets. 0.08 thick. That will be 2 millimeters thick. I got 4 sheets of these. I got some other sheets in the back behind the screen here. Much smaller, about this big.
Okay, see this sheet here?
Yes.
This is one of his sheets cut in half.
I see.
And this was, I think this was about 60p.
Okay.
So that's the sort of resources he's got access to.
Is anyone able to take a sheet like that and get it shipped from China directly?
I suppose he could. You know, I don't see why not. Most of the stuff that I get, like the Arduino boards that I get, come from Hong Kong. In fact, the last delivery of them I had was actually, I could have picked them up while I was there because I literally was 100 yards away from the place that actually sent them to me. So, but yeah, no, they ship from Hong Kong. What they tend to do is, if they come from Shenzhen, they'll take them from Shenzhen into Hong Kong and then ship them from Hong Kong.
Yeah, I would like, I don't know, I looked around town to see if there's definitely styrene places around town, but they're more like wholesale from what I don't know, I never called them. I think I never will. I would rather do it on the internet and do it myself, I guess. I'm being stubborn.
Mm-hmm.
If it does get cheap, I can certainly make my attempt in getting the 350 scale Excelsior built, you know. So that will be a big trial and error type project, but I'm really willing to. I'm trying to dream up ways to make things perfectly round, you know.
So you haven't actually built it then?
What's that?
You haven't actually built it yet then?
No, I haven't even started yet.
That's it. This is a disgrace.
What's that?
So that's just a disgrace.
I mean, it's a disgrace. It's a big project for me. I mean, come on. I've only been doing this for almost 2 years. Come on.
No, I mean, look.
Hey, look what I did, though. I put little pieces of styrene on a line.
He's going to build a full Excel set, people. I like the fact you shoot him big. I do. I absolutely do.
Well, see, if I'm going to pull these instructions away. I'm going to point the camera to look at all that pieces of styrene. Only get those 2 little pieces on. I got styrene right there in the background here because I want to build an internal structure for the for the Marquis ship so I can light it the way I feel like I need to light it, you know?
Yeah. No, but I mean, I like the fact that you know, you've as you said, you've never really worked with the stuff, but then you've still got this idea to do something that is bigger than you've ever done before. That's great. That's
yeah,
you.
I want to make the lighting in the Marquis ship almost honeycomb-like.
Mm.
And the only way I can do that is with styrene, you know, instead of just sticking a piece of LED in there, an LED strip, and I want to do something honeycomb-like. Because my lighting skills are so to the point where I'm finding new ways, figure out new ways to light something because I just don't want to throw LEDs in anymore. I want to do special things with it, you know. Anyway, talking about boats in the Bismarck, James, we have here Bradley Bloget. I think I'm not even sure how to pronounce his last name. I'll just call him Bradley. This is his first ship, from what I understand, that he's built. And he's a sci-fi guy. He likes to build Trek mostly and other things. From my understanding, he does all sci-fi. And he's done some really cool stuff, but this is his first boat. What do you think?
No, he did a real nice job on it.
Yeah, it's good.
Scrap.
He's got some, you know, shadow type running paint, you know, dirt running along the side from the rain.
Yeah.
And what's really interesting, and I was just thinking about this today too, that if you're a car guy, you know, build a boat. If you're a boat guy, build an airplane. If you're an airplane guy, build a sci-fi thing. Because the skills that you'll learn in the genre that you like are always transferable.
Yep.
Always.
Yeah. No, he did a very good job.
So for a first time, all the skills he learns on sci-fi, he used on his boat.
Oh, yeah, it's a very nice job.
Oh, well, I've got a question. What about if you build cars? Where do you go from there? A bike?
Well, yeah. Well, motorcycle kits are really expensive.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think they're 2 or 3 times more than a car. And
that cost me $30.
Okay, that's a 12 scale. Okay.
How much is that in actual money?
$30.
He meant real money, not Aussie money.
Yeah.
Probably $17. No, it's $30. I think is like 25 US.
So about £3, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, usually if you're looking at the 1/6 bikes, they're usually around $90, $100, and that for a kit.
Yeah, this is a Husqvarna. They make good bike kits. They make good bike kits, but probably not as good as Tamiya or one of the other brands. But I like it.
Yeah. That's it. I got a Honda 750 something, and that was, I think that was about £12, which is 1/12 scale, and it's a good size, good scale. But I mean, and that was a sort of a bargain basement thing. I mean, it's still a gorgeous kit, still really lovely, but normally you pay in.
One would probably turn out.
To prove my point that the skills are transferable, albeit this isn't Bradley's build, this is Andrew's.
That's Andrew's.
Again, the skills are transferable. This is very much the technique that Bradley was using on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And this is a from the original series, Battlestar Galactica.
I love what Andrew's done with that.
I'm actually impressed with the color because I would think a race of machines would not have a warm gray or a taupe kind of color.
Yeah.
A cold battleship gray is more my thinking.
But I like the fact that he hasn't gone crazy on the weathering, that he's kept it to a subtle level, right. And it looks really, really nice. It looks really, really nice.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. That's some real good paintbrushing skills here. Oh, that's it.
He has put up a couple of pictures of it lit as well, because he has lit the engines.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what kit this is then? Is this the...
That's the monogram.
This is the monogram one, yes, I thought so. It looked like the monogram one.
Which, I seen one of those Saturday, and they are hellishly expensive, especially if you get them from a shop.
Are you serious? You mean the monogram one?
Yep. I seen one in the shop, and it was £70.
I picked mine up for like $6 off eBay, of course.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I did get a damaged kit though from a hobby shop for the what do you call it? Which is the other one? The Pegasus one? Is it Pegasus?
Yeah.
Or is it the other one? Where the hell is it? It's in there somewhere. It's in there somewhere, and it's a big kit. It's like about this wide.
Wow.
I mean, it's huge, and it's the same scale as the Viper.
A quick question for you. Have you noticed any difference in the pricing for Battlestar stuff? Because all the stuff I've seen over here has been getting gradually expensive.
Not here. It's actually getting cheaper here. You mean the new?
All of it. Anything with the word Battlestar and Galactica on it seems to have got really expensive. Like, for example, I seen the twin Viper set, which Keith was showing earlier, and that was 40 quid for for one box, which is what? That's about $80, isn't it, Keith?
Yeah, roughly.
$70, $75, but that's still a lot of money.
Yeah. I mean, I paid about $20-something for mine.
Yeah, and the Pegasus. The Pegasus is $65.99, so £66.
I would say the Pegasus is a little more than the Galactica I have found, and I don't know why. That would be the same thing as why is the Millennium Falcon more expensive than an X-wing? I don't know.
Yeah, but when they first came out, when I first had that Galactica, my Viper, they were like 20 quid each.
Yeah.
And now you can't buy that for less than £45.
Mm-hmm.
It's like anything with the word Battlestar and Galactica on is just driving up the price, even the original stuff.
Well, why don't we visit eBay? Why don't we?
We shall.
Okay. Of course, it's still wanting to load. Let's see, Galactica and auto kits. Okay, the Cylon Raider. Yeah, the Cylon Raider is a big kit, is a big model. But what I found expensive is really something like this: the
Raider.
Maybe I'm wrong, because I bought this. I know this seller. They're expensive for no stupid reason, really.
Oh, that was expensive.
Yeah.
Okay. Boy, where did they go?
Yeah, not much Battlestar Galactica.
I don't know. I think there's more.
You say model kits or models?
Yeah, I've got a the Colonial one is up for sale for $34.95. And that's a 10-inch model.
Yeah.
Oh, they have gone up in price. I guess I haven't been paying attention. Here's an original one with bidding of $18.99. The original Revell.
Yeah.
I suppose that I haven't been paying attention. Maybe it is so, like you said. I'm pretty surprised, actually.
Yeah. I said
Going on to something a little bit different than Battlestar Galactica, Mitch Seagraves, he just got a Phoenix toy from I don't know, Hasbro toy or something like that. I don't know what it is. The toy and the wings come out of it. You know, the warp drives fold out and fold in, and it's got sand.
First contact.
Yeah. And I thought, well, you know, it may not be completely accurate, and you may have to fill in screw holes and stuff like that. But hey, it's big. The warp drive fold. It's got all the stuff. I just went, I've got to get me one of those because I love all the old chips, and I've got the.
How much do you want for one?
Eh?
How much do you want for one? I'll be right back.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
He's got one.
No.
I reckon he has.
Wayne!
While we're waiting,
There you go. Dust it off. Get that wallet going.
Get that wallet going, Keith. Get it wallet.
while we're waiting on him, just want to give an update on Joe McCaslin, my good friend who does a lot of scratch building. He's doing an interior again of his airplanes.
God damn!
Yeah, that's a pretty spectacular job.
Oh, there he goes. He's got it. He's got it. There you go, Keith.
Isn't that great? I think that is absolutely awesome. I mean, you can do some scratch building on it. You can light it. You can go absolutely nuts if you want to. I mean,
it's actually got some impressive detail on it, considering. I mean, you know, just if you look at the engine bell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually got some, you know. I mean, all this top surface detail on it as well. It is pretty well. It's pretty close. I mean, look at the nose cone.
My God, it looks like a French stickler. It's not meant to be like that. They're meant to be tiles, but hey, that's all right. That's all right. Yeah, see.
Hey, Cohen.
Hello.
Come out?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they're brilliant. Yeah. And well, you've got two buttons on here. I haven't changed the batteries in this, so actually let's change the batteries now. Let's have a look.
Oh no, here we go.
No,
Let's all have a look.
Let's use a screwdriver that fits.
I think you can do some scratch building with that, and I was actually thinking about cutting out the windows in it, putting a cockpit.
It just would make, I would need a little bit of help from Don Gilchrist about a missile. But it's something that you can scratch build from scratch and still make it look good. The toy looks like it's detailed, but
yeah, I could use a new paint job.
Yeah. Fill in. It's got lots of like screw holes in it and stuff like that. Just fill those in and
only look at it from this side. If you only look at it from this side, you can't see them.
Yeah.
So look, yeah. AAA. Look at AAA here. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Yeah, I'm sure I've got a pack of AAA here. Yes, I do.
One from the remotes if you can't find it.
There we go. I've always got AAA, yeah. It's the AA I always seem to run low. Don't empty them all over the floor.
That's because you're trying to power really unsavory things.
Oh yeah. Well, actually, I tried to pump power savoury things as well. I stuck some batteries in the kebab. So look, yeah. Does this still?
There we go. A boy and his toys.
There you go.
Really cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell that was.
Cool.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You can't argue with that.
Yeah, it is. It's awesome. And it's mine.
Which means I'm going to have to search on the internet and see what the one's available, because I've just got to have that. I saw it and went, that is mine.
I've said it before.
You know what? It's time. We killed an entire hour and 5 minutes. We'll never get back again.
Wow.
It's gone. We'll never have it again. It's gone. So anyway, thanks all for joining us.
Turn it off.
Thanks for joining us.
I'm not trying to do this. It's just happening.
Let's see if the member count has changed since we've been on.
Yep. And it's now down to 1,000.
While he's playing with this. Now it has changed. +1, 1,500. Y'all go take a look. 1,500. So anyhow, thanks for joining us, and thanks for participating in this community, because this scale modeling community is about you guys. It's not about me. It's not my ego. I have none to share. So it's all about you, and I learned.
Take some of mine.
What's that?
Here, take some of my ego.
You're just on Red Bull. That's what your ego's about. So anyhow, thanks for joining us. Thanks for participating. I'm getting better, I think. Anyway, I'm going to go wash my underwear because it's time. And you all have a good night and happy modeling, everyone.
Good night.
Bye, guys. Bye.